Our reusable anchor thread slip form kit is comprised of the following components: a spacer bracket for accommodating the two most common 3/4 inch formwood thicknesses, a mounting bracket that mates the insert and anchor bolt assembly to the formwork, an insert that acts as an intermediate mounting component for affixing the anchor bolt assembly to the mounting bracket, a retaining pin and tether, as well as 4 mounting screws. Installation is quick and simple. First, you mark your anchor position, drill a hole through the formwork with a 1 5/8 inch hole saw, then you test fit the flange depth by assembling the spacer, mounting bracket, insert, and retaining pin in the first hole of the insert to confirm the spacer configuration is correct for that particular formwood thickness. In this position, the flange depth is slightly shallow of flush. To correct this, you simply flip the spacer around 180 degrees, reinsert the assembly, and confirm that it is flush. Providing it's flush, you should then leave the assembly inside the hole using the insert as a locating pin. When you install the provided screws to mate the assembly to the formwork, we recommend using one of the screws to also secure the retaining pin tether. The anchor bolt assemblies are sold separately. When ready to install the anchors, you thread an anchor bolt assembly into the insert hand tight, and tighten down the escutcheon against the insert until it's fully seated. Install the insert and anchor bolt assembly and line up the first hole of the insert with the mounting bracket hole. Then insert the retaining pin to lock the insert in place. With all of this complete, you are now ready for concrete placement. Once the concrete has achieved the required strength, prior to stripping formwork, remove the retaining pin, insert it into the last hole of the insert, and use it to loosen the insert counterclockwise, and the forms are now ready to be stripped. Upon formwork removal, you can extract the escutcheon by using the included removal tool. You now have a recessed anchor point rated for 5,000 pounds. And in the event that you have a location that does not require an anchor during a given pour, you can reverse the insert, line up the middle hole of the insert and the mounting bracket, and lastly lock it in with the retaining pin to act as a flush delete. When working with steel formwork, you can special order a weldable spacer that can be tack welded to the steel formwork. The installation process basically remains the same as mounting to wood formwork. You just have to tack weld the assembly. Anchor thread. Safety built in.